All right, all right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody, depending on where you're logging in from. Welcome to our special Monday GetFit Mining presentation. My name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. I'm the founder and CEO of Ivy League Crypto Academy. I teach ILC crypto for a living, and I'm going to be your presenter for today. I do not have my special assistant with me today, so bear with me. So welcome to all of you guys. Go ahead and type your name in the chat box as you come in. We'll be getting started very shortly. I see we have, let's see, Roy Lean is coming in, Christine on the line, Danny Robinson, Ina Bulelli. Welcome. Gina Mohammed, Jacqueline Briggs, Janelle, Judy Enden from Toronto. How can I gain access to more information? Oh, yeah. Shoot me a private message. Oh, yeah, Kenneth. Yeah. Kenneth, you could help me out here. Hold on, Kenneth. Hey, co-host. Yeah, Kenneth, if you can, just let the people add them in as they come in here. All right. And then here, 1 second. All right, so welcome everybody. See, we've got Christina, Danny Robinson, Jacqueline Briggs, Janelle, Judy, Catherine, Lenny. Do you guys know that the Lenny is actually named after Leonard? Leonard Long? Melanie Davis, Crypto Pays Me, Dayla, Rita, Rochelle, Ron Beard, Roy Lean, Tajir, Tatiana, Rochelle. Let's see. The right choice for me. Yeah, sent me that message on Telegram. Tyson Kemp, Van Hairston, Wild Bill. Welcome, everybody. Let's go ahead and jump on into this because I've got some exciting news actually to share as well. I always believe in documentation beats conversation every day of the week. So let me share a screen and I thought I had it. 1 second here. Let's get the slides up. There we go. Now share screen. All right. So you guys should be able to see my screens with no problem. I see you, Ron Beard. All right, we're here to talk about a program called GetFit Mining. And you might ask yourself, why in the world is Brandon talking about health and wellness and GetFit Mining if he comes from the crypto space? Well, one of the main reasons is I turned 48 years old this year. The older I get, the more I realize that I need to be paying attention to my health. But how can I do that in a way that incentivizes me to do it? Because it's not like I haven't attempted to live a healthier lifestyle before. To be honest, I wasn't motivated. I wasn't incentivized to do it. And you would think, knowing these health facts, that we will be incentivized. Health facts like heart disease and cancer are the top two causes of death in America. 67.5% of American adults are overweight or obese. 97% of Americans are failing to meet ideal healthy lifestyle criteria that can protect against their hearts. Tobacco use, poor nutrition, physical inactivity, and excessive alcohol use are top reasons for disease in America. We know these things. And we do things, or we've attempted to do things over the years to combat this. I mean, when New Year's resolution comes up, and we're now coming to the second half of the year. For me, I do my New Year's resolutions on September 31st. But what's the two things that we ask for the most? You want to make more money and you want to lose weight. And you're motivated. You get started at the beginning of that year. You get that gym membership. You look for ways to make more money, maybe work harder on your job to get that raise and promotion. But one thing does not last very long, and it's the getting in better shape part. Because after a couple of weeks, you stop going to the gym. After a couple of months, you realize you're still paying for it, so you cancel that. And you say, you know what? Next year. Next year. I didn't get my summer body ready. So next year, I'm going to get serious about it, right? And same thing happens all over again. Get Fit has a way to incentivize you to get healthy. Take a look at this video here.
Tired of shelling out money for gym memberships you hardly ever use? Fed up with fad diets and quick fixes that never seem to deliver? We know the feeling, but what if there was a way to spend less and achieve more, much more, than you've ever dreamed possible? GetFit Mining, the revolutionary platform that pays you to get fit. Imagine earning cold, hard crypto just for building those buns of steel or carving out that six-pack. With GetFit Mining, every step you take is not just towards a healthier you, but also towards financial freedom. Forget those hefty gym fees or that pantry stuffed with diet foods. Motivate yourself to be the best version of yourself and start building your retirement at the same time. What if what you mine today could change your tomorrow just doing what you are already doing but intensifying it? Picture this, the best fit version of yourself, traveling the world, driving that luxury car you've always dreamed of. All of this is possible with GetFit Mining. Here's how it works. Strap on your favorite fitness tracker and start earning crypto for your everyday activities like walking, running, or cycling. The more you move, the more you earn. Our app syncs with your lifestyle. It tracks your progress and mines cryptocurrency while you exercise. It's like mining money while melting calories. Say hello to real-time rewards paid instantly. Achieve your fitness goals and watch your digital wallet grow. Connect with fellow fitness enthusiasts, challenge each other, and share your achievements. With each referral, boost your earnings and your fitness motivation. Join the movement that's reshaping what it means to be fit and financially savvy. Why put off feeling good and living well? The time is now, and GetFit Mining is your gateway. Ready to make a move? Let's turn those fitness dreams into your financial reality. Jump on board and let GetFit Mining guide you to a richer, healthier life. It's the future of fitness, and it's here now with GetFit Mining. So why wait? It's time to turn those workouts into wealth. Download the GetFit Mining app today and start your journey towards fitness and financial freedom. Remember, every step counts, every workout matters. With GetFit Mining, you're not just getting fit, you're getting rewarded. It's fitness revolutionized. It's time to get fit, get rewarded, and start building your future one step at a time. See you on the healthier side of life.
I love that. See you on the healthier side of life. I mean, what are some benefits of walking? Just 30 minutes every day can increase cardiovascular fitness, strengthens your bones, reduce excess body fat, and boost muscle power and endurance. You reduce your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and even some cancers. Physical activity may help to prevent or manage heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. Adults who sit less and do any amount of moderate to vigorous physical activity gain some health benefits. Now, even though we know this, how many of you are actually doing, before you were in Get Fit, at least 30 minutes of walking every single day? I wasn't. A year ago, I was. A year ago, I was averaging 10,000 steps a day. But before Get Fit, the last maybe 6-7 months before that, I was not. I wasn't doing it. But then again, I wasn't really incentivized to do it. What if there's an app that's going to be able to turn your physical activity into an income stream? What if you were getting paid to walk? How many of you would do it? Everybody. Remember I said, what's the 2 things we ask for or we go for New Year's resolution? To get in better shape and to make more money? What if you're able to do both at the same time? That's what GetFit Mining does. And all you have to do is, 1, have a phone. I don't have to sell you on a cell phone. Everybody already has one. And did you know that your cell phones already have apps on them that's tracking your physical activity, whether you like it or not, whether you even knew it or not, even without your permission? It's tracking. Your phones is tracking your activity. Your phones are listening to every word you say. Are you getting paid for any of that? No. No, you're not. See, GetFit is an app you download onto your phone at no cost. It's free. That app then attaches itself to either Google Fit or Apple Health already on your phone. It then takes the data from those apps, translates it into a digital code. This is where the mining comes in, sends it to the blockchain, and rewards you in crypto tokens. What we're talking about today is called the MQT token. Now you're getting paid. We call this proof of physical activity. Just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not just made up out of thin air. Bitcoin requires a process. That's called proof of work. Here we're calling it proof of physical activity. And GetFit is not the only or the first move to earn app on the market. You've had others like Step and Sweatcoin, and I have them. I have both of those apps on my phones. But Step and Sweatcoin, they're limited, they're restrictive features, and they're centralized. GetFit mining is decentralized. It takes tracking of all of your steps, your distance, your calories, your workouts, even your sleep. Think about that sleeping. What are the benefits of sleeping? Well, getting 7 to 9 hours sleep a night keeps your heart healthy, reduces stress, and helps keep blood sugar consistent. It lowers your risk for serious health problems like diabetes and heart disease. It reduces stress, improves your mood, and helps you to think more clearly. It helps to prevent inflammation and control weight. Now, knowing this, how many of us is getting a good night's sleep anyway before GetFit? I know I wasn't. Even though I walked off my job 12 years ago, I can wake up when I'm finished sleeping. I write my own hours. I still was only getting about 4.5 to 5 hours sleep a night and a good 1 hour in the afternoon nap. That's what I averaged. But since I've been a part of Get Fit, I've been averaging 6.5 to 7 hours sleep a night. Now, why am I getting that extra sleep? Is it because I want these sleep benefits? Well, I would like to say yes, but no. I get extra sleep now because I'm getting paid to sleep more. How cool is that? Getting paid to sleep. And that's not the only things that's going to get you paid. The more you move, the more you mine. So all of your steps, all your distance, your workouts, your calories, and your sleep. And this is not a company. GetFit's not a company. This is a smart contract. There's no office, there's no headquarters or anything like that. Just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not run by an individual. Satoshi Nakamoto's not running Bitcoin. The US government's not. A company's not. Elon Musk is not. It's the community. The community is what made Bitcoin what it is today. And it's going to be the community that makes GetFit what it's going to be. So it's all managed by a smart contract. Now, we can't go crazy with this. There are limits to your physical activity. So the limits are maximizing 20,000 steps a day, 10 miles max distance, 2 hours workout time, 2 to 4,000 calories max burn, and 8 hours of sleep. So to get started first, you got to have a cell phone, which you already have. Getting fitness trackers is optional. You might notice I've got two of them on right here. Why? Because I have two devices. I've got an Android and an iPhone. This is my smartwatch for my iPhone. This is my smartwatch. Well, it's not a smartwatch, actually. I bought this here, a Xiaomi Smart Band 8. People keep asking, Brandon, what does Brandon use? I use that for my Android. I will say, though, I need to get I'm going to get the Galaxy smartwatch for my Android. But if I'm wearing them both at the same time, you would think the numbers are the same because I'm doing the same work, but I've noticed my iPhone tracks better than the Android. But I don't know if it's this device or the phone I'm using. So I'm gonna this was what, like $30, but I'm gonna pay the $340 something to get the Android Samsung phone. I mean a Samsung watch. But I wear two of them. But that's optional. You can walk around with their phones on you too. This is just more convenient so that when you get up off the couch and go to the bathroom or go to the kitchen to get a sandwich, your steps are still getting counted without you having to carry your phone. Your phones already have Google Fit and Apple Health on them. But the next thing you're going to do is you got to dock your miners, which means you got to purchase miners. It's the miners that's translating that data into a digital code. And any activity is getting you paid. From walking indoors and outdoors, running, jogging, playing sports, riding bikes, swimming, hiking, doing karate, kung fu, whatever, yoga. What about going to the grocery store, walking around, walking your dog, doing yard work, doing housework? Any physical activity is getting you paid. Even sleeping is all being counted so that you can get paid. Now, this is all possible because it has a self-sustaining ecosystem. What does that mean? Well, the most difficult thing for a project is not it launching, its ability to keep going and maintaining. See, most projects utilizing crypto fail for a couple of reasons. One, they use investor money to get started, and the investors are looking to make a profit as fast as possible. That includes the people inside of the community that buy the tokens at a cheap price before it launches. And then as soon as it launches, they want to sell all their tokens and the price comes crashing down. That's self-defeating because now from the outside, nobody wants to invest in the project. Why? Why? Why invest in something that looks like a pump and dump? But with GetFit, there was no investor money. It was started to the tune of a little more than $3 million self-funded. Also, we are able to maintain the liquidity balance because every time you do these things, like over here, evolving and upgrading, purchasing your miners, evolving and upgrading your miners, submitting proof of physical activity, claiming your mining rewards, unlocking mining dock slots, challenges and events, all of that is creating fees on the blockchain. But a percentage of those fees come right back to the GetFit ecosystem by in the tune of purchasing back the MQT tokens that were sold and adding an injection of liquidity so that the liquidity pool continues to rise. So now you don't need new money coming in to pay old people. This is not MLM, not network marketing. This is you're utilizing the product and the product is making you money and the product is sustaining the ecosystem. But there is a but. That doesn't start on day one. The community needs to be at a good enough size to self-sustain itself. We just launched on the Avalanche chain with less than 300 people right now. We need to get to 1,000, then 10,000 and 25,000 ASAP so that we can have that self-sustaining ecosystem. But I will tell you, with the launch of MQT last week, I am very impressed. In fact, I have not been this much impressed with a smart contract launch ever. Because what they did here, I have never seen before. And I've been in crypto since 2016. I have never seen this before, and I'm going to prove it to you. Like I said, documentation beats conversation. When normally, and this is a type that's called DEX tools, it charts all the meme tokens out there. Normally, when a project launches, you see something like this. It starts off and it shoots sky high because the people that were getting started early are jumping on in and getting the token, but the token price rises. So the token price, it launched at $1 and it shot all the way up to $4.90. This is in the first 24 hours. But let me tell you what happened next. What normally happens is the people who got in early then start to sell. And so you see the market come all the way down like a pump and dump. And it comes all the way down to sometimes below the price that it actually started at. And it stays there. That's what 90% of all tokens do. Everyone's trying to find the next Shiba Inu or Dogecoin to make the, I want to get rich overnight. The best, what I would consider a successful project launch is when it does something like this. It goes up, and of course, you're going to have a sell-off, and the sell-off happens, and it comes to about a little bit around midway or a little less, maybe 30 to 40% above launch price. And then it stays there and hovers, and based on the strength of the project, over time, it either goes up or over time, it'll go down. That will be considered a successful launch. Here is what GetFit did. Not only did it launch, of course, there was a little sell-off, but then it went right back up. And then it stayed there. Now, this sell dip you see here is because the members were selling their MQT for USDT to evolve their miners. That's what's going on here. But then this happened. This is the aha moment. What the hell happened here? Why did this thing jump all the way back up past the $4 range? Because that's where the self-sustaining ecosystem kicked in. And the system came in here, the smart contract, and bought up a bunch of MQT tokens and injected liquidity back into the market. And it brought the price right back up. That I have never seen before. This is the first of its kind to ever do it. So because of that, it's been a successful launch. Now, this happened more than a week ago. I personally believed, and I've shared this before, that this had a 75 to 80% failure chance of failing. Even though I'm in the project, I keep it real. I don't gaslight anybody. I am not a cheerleader. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I only go off the facts. And the reason why I believed it was going to fail by 80% had nothing to do with the smart contract itself, because that's programming. It's based on math. 2 plus 2 will always be 4. The problem I saw was the community itself. Do we have a community of people who are looking at the big picture or trying to make a quick buck real fast? And how educated are they? I was surprised that even though we haven't been able to claim, this price has stayed above $2.50. I thought it would drop to a low, maybe $1.50 to $2, but it hasn't. It stayed relatively more than 250 to 300% height since it launched. So that's a testament not only to the smart contract, but congratulations to all of you who are involved. You're looking at this long term. Now, of course, people are going to sell, but the selling is not going to hurt the project. In fact, that is necessary. And what happens when the smart contract purchases the MQT back? It doesn't put the MQT back in circulation. It goes into a vault, and it's not going to be until another 40 years before that comes back into the system. And we're talking only 21 million tokens available. 21 million. Less than 200,000 or so is in circulation right now. And look at what the price is. Now, let me continue here. How do you get started? Well, first, you need to purchase Lenny's. And yes, for those of you who don't know, Lenny is named after Leonard Long. You see him right there, named Lenny, part of our community. $50 per Lenny. You want to have at least, in my opinion, and again, as I said, I'm not a licensed financial advisor, you want to have 7 Lenny's working for you. 7. I had a private call this morning, and I spoke to the programmer and the developer behind this project. And I'm not talking about just Lynette. And he gave me some numbers. Now, I want to qualify this. These are numbers. It doesn't mean this is how it's going to actually 100% work. But on an average, based on when you start to claim and the amount of tokens that is being released, if somebody had 7 Lennies and you're maximizing your physical activity, the average should be around $11 a day. What? $11 a day off of 7 Lennies? That's what, $300 something a month? Are you kidding me? You're not getting rich. But would that help anybody out? An extra $300 a month to pay whatever bills you've got to pay just off of your physical activity. I'm going to come back to that in a moment, but because I have something else to prove. It's not just words. But the Lenny's is the smallest miner we have. It only does 50% mining power. We have 4 other miners that you can evolve and upgrade to. Primary, Ultra, Alpha, and Omega is our top miners. Now, coming soon is going to be our ability to lease miners. So people that get started later and they say they can't afford the miners, we're not going to leave you out. You can lease miners from others who put their miners on the leasing dock. You'll be able to mine and submit your proof of physical activity, claim your mining rewards, and you, for leasing your miner out, you get to get the leasing fee from this. Now, how do you get started? Get back to the person who invited you. They're going to show you exactly how to get yourself set up. There's a whole community that's waiting in the wings. There's a corporate support Zoom open up 5 days a week from 11 to 5 to open up and walk you step by step. For those of you that are not crypto savvy, you've never bought a coin before, you don't know what a wallet is, you don't know how to move things around. And we also have in our own community from Herschel and Ken and Quentin and their team they had one Zoom open for like 8 hours helping you guys to learn this stuff and get in, because everybody's different. Everybody has different phones. They have the different ranges of their crypto education, different comfort levels. So everybody's different on this. But I have some more proof. Oh, wait, before I do that, let me give this a disclaimer again. I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to make. So when someone says, Brandon, how much money can I make from my mining? I can't tell you that because there's three things that determine this. Number one, your level of physical activity. I don't know how physically active you are. I'm about to show you proof of one gentleman, and I'm not going to say his name unless he wants to be identified, but he is far more active than I am. He's almost maximizing his physical activity on a daily basis. Me, on the other hand, I'm busy watching the Olympics, and just watching that is getting me tired. But I do about 35 to 40% on average a day, my physical activity. I think yesterday I did do 2 hours. I did 9,000 steps, 2 hours workout, 9,000 steps, 7.5 hours sleep. That's what I saw from yesterday. Uh, so that's one thing. I don't know your level of physical activity. The second thing I don't know is I don't know what minors you have. I don't know if you have one minor, two minors, seven minors, or what type of minors. Are they linees, ultras, alphas, primaries, omegas? I don't know that. And that matters. And the third thing is something that I actually do know is the value of the token. Right now it's at $3. So we're going to take that price for a second because I'm going to show you something. As of right now, is that right? Currently, you put that up there. That was Leonard. Right now it's at $3 per token. Okay. Also on the health side, I am not a licensed doctor or physician. So when you start your physical activity, know your body, know yourself. Don't come out and think you saw, Lions last night win the gold medal, and you saw one of the swimmers, Olympic swimming team, won the gold medal and broke a world record. Don't think you're going to do that on day one. Take your time, take it slow. When I first got started, though, and Get Fit, my first 30 days, my apps told me I was more physically active in my first 30 days than I was in my previous 5 months combined. I've lost weight just because I became more physically active. And who knows what health challenges I've staved off because of that. But I didn't do it because of that. I did it because I wanted to get paid. I wanted to make some money. So that's the incentive. So let me show more proof. Like I said, I like documentation more beats conversation. So let me bring this over to share screen. Let's see who oh, Leonard, you sent me some more stuff. I wasn't going to show yours right now though, but where is he? There we go. Okay. Now let me share screen. Let me just show you this. This was on July 31st. This individual, oh, I forgot. I think he's got all 7 omegas. I think he's got all 7 omegas. He maximized his physical activity, and he was early on while everybody else is sitting around wondering what to do. He received 74 freaking MQT in one day. At current price, now for before you ask, no, he has not claimed. These are the submissions, so you can see this in the app. In one day, 74 at current price at $3. That's $222 for the day. Then, oh wait, where'd it go? The next day, August 1st, 48.48 MQT. What does that come up to? 48 at today's price. That's $144 day. But again, he's got 7 omegas and he's maximizing his physical activity. What if you got 2 MQT for the day? 2 times 3, that's $6 for the day. Times 31 days, that's $186 for the month. And all you did was submitted your proof of physical activity every single day. Would that help anybody out? Do you think people out there, now let me even break it to you this way. This is not designed for you to get rich. Well, what if you're part of other businesses? And if you're an entrepreneur, businesses cost money. Now you've secured yourself an income stream that could pay for anything else you might be involved in while you're building your portfolio. So you're not coming out of pocket with any money. If you want to continue to build your crypto portfolio, if you want to pay for your auto ship to something else, if you want to buy groceries, you want to be able to pay a couple of bills. You just get more physically active. 7 Lennies on an average, that's not a guarantee of $11 a day. 341. Let me reiterate again, not a guarantee. Always somebody gonna say, well, Brandon said I could make $800 a month. I'm just showing you what's possible based on if you do certain things. What happens if the price of the token goes to $15 a piece? What happens if it goes to $50 a coin? This day right here, 48 MQT at $50 a piece, that's $2,400 worth. Which leads to another thing. You don't want to sell your tokens. That's like, what if you got your hands on 200 Bitcoin in 2010? Would you sell them in 2010? Well, knowing what you know now, you wouldn't. You want to know one of my biggest mistakes in crypto? The first time I bought Bitcoin, it was in September, the end of September 2016. I bought 3 Bitcoin at $640 a piece. I had 3 Bitcoin. 3 months later, December, I needed some extra money for Christmas. I looked at my Bitcoin and they were worth $870 a piece. I was like, what? I sold my 3 Bitcoin for $870 a piece. What is Bitcoin's value today? That's worth more than $150,000 I sold for less than 2,000 bucks. I just didn't know. This is where you got to have vision. I'm not trying to sell any of my MQT. I'm not looking at what the price of it is today. I'm looking at where's this thing going to be next year? What happens when there's 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 people in this system? There's only 21 million coins. You got to think long term or you're going to end up kicking yourself down the road. So I say that. Oh, wait, well, wait. What is that, Leonard? I just sent you more activity. Effort project. 29 MQT for the month. 29 MQT for the month. Already? 29 MQT off. Did you say off of 2 Lennies? 2 Lennies. 29 MQT at that. Let me do the math on that. 29 times at $3. That's $87 for the month off of 2 Lennies. That's $100. That means in less than a month and a half, you made your money back because it costs $100 to have 2 Lennies. Everything after that is a profit.
Brandon,
Yes.
what if you look at her activity I sent you? She does not care about this project. She doesn't really know what she's doing. She just, that is her daily activity that she does now, putting no effort into this at all.
That's insane. The project works. We just have to work the project. And if you want to make more money, we have to share the project. With this avalanche bill with less than 300, what do you think is going to look like when we have 1,000? If every single one of us in the system right now just shared it with, I don't know, what, 2 more people? You find 2, say, hey, listen, you have $100? 2 people, we more than double us in size. What if you shared it with 5 people? I've already shared this with more than 70 by myself. I want to do my part. We get to 1,000. What happens to the price of MQT? I think Lynette was talking about if it gets to 1,000 more and those 1,000 people purchase 7 Lennies each, the value of MQT jumps to close to $100 a coin. That's just every single one of us has shared it with 3 more people with $700 each. Now, those 20-something MQTs that Leonard's wife got, being worth $100 each. Do you think she might work more and move more when she sees that? People want to see results. I'm result oriented, not talking about it oriented. And I'm already showing you the results and what the market is. Where let me refresh. Last time I saw was at $2.73. So right now, yeah, we're right at $3. This is real. This is real time. I'm seeing the live, active live and sales going on right now. These people selling, you guys are crazy. When you realize later what's going to happen here, you're going to be kicking yourselves. So that is the project, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. They'll give you the link to sign up. I would suggest if you want to start off, get yourself a couple of Lennies and you can evolve them up, because the higher that you like with the other gentleman I showed, he got 74 freaking MQT. Are you kidding me? So this is going to be a very lucrative project if we work the project, but there's twofold to this. Not only us working and getting our own activity, but we want to make sure that this is long-term self-sustaining. And that's only going to happen with the community size being larger. And that's what we can contribute to it. So that is it. I do not know the next presentation that I'm going to be doing. So this one is being recorded. So you can always use this one to share with anybody else. The next presentation that I do, I will post ahead of time in the Telegram groups to let you guys know that. So with that, thank you guys for being here today. I hope you guys learned something new. As always, that's the point. Education is key. Education is everything. Oh, speaking of education is key, education is everything. Once a month, my company does a 5-day challenge, crypto challenge at no cost, which means for 1 hour a night, we cover one lesson in Bitcoin 101, taking you back to the basics. I call it back to the basics, knowing what is blockchain. Right now, we have a lot of people that don't understand the difference between the Binance chain and the Avalanche chain, the Kai chain, and Solana. What does that all mean? We're going to talk about what is the blockchain. We also talk about what is Bitcoin. We talk about who is Satoshi Nakamoto. What are wallets? How do I buy Bitcoin? How do I move it around? So those are the things we cover. So I don't care how crypto educated you think you are. Even if you are advanced, you're going to learn something new when you hear my course. So the next one's going to be August 26th through that week. And I stream it live on YouTube. So to register, all you have to do is go to, I'll put this in the chat box, ilcachallenge.com. ilcachallenge.com to register. There's no cost. If you're serious about making money off the crypto space, there's nothing more valuable than being educated. One guarantee I have is if you lack crypto education, I don't care how much money you make, you will lose most of it. I just don't know when, where, or how. So spend as much time as you want to spend on, I want to make money and get fit. Get educated so you know what to do once the money you get, how to move it around. So with that, thank you guys for being here today. I will let you know the next time I do a presentation. The next 24 hours or so, you should be able to start claiming your submissions on the Avalanche chain, and be mindful of that as well. I'm not going to be claiming to go sell at this price. Are you kidding me? I want to see it go much, much, much higher. I'm in what we call accumulation mode. I'll give you guys another type of free suggestion. And I say this to my mom and anybody that's getting involved in the crypto space. At today's prices, I don't care what tokens you're looking at, you should be in accumulation mode. Not I want to sell to make money mode. Accumulate. Accumulate. At one point, Bitcoin was $1,000 a coin. Today is more than $55,000. Accumulate. You don't know where this is going to be in the next 5 years. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.